So it's been a little while since I've done a video, but I wanted to go ahead and catch people up on what I've been doing. So, still got my Foundry that I haven't built yet, so I thought I'd get it out and start it again today. I know it's been over a year, but we went through a move from one house to another, whole bunch of stuff. Been keeping myself really busy, but I have had a chance now to get back into doing some of the things I want to do, so I'm going to go ahead and finish my Foundry build. I worked on it a little bit yesterday. Let me bring the camera in and I'll show you what I've done. So, let's see here. For starters, excuse me, I added a burner port yesterday. That's just so that we can put a burner in here. I'll pull the plastic pipe out once I pour the concrete. Cut a little big, so I had to weld back in some extra metal there to repair my mistake. Got my bucket already on the inside. Inside this is just full of sand right now, but that burner tube will go inside there and stop inside there. We're going to fill all this with refractory cement. Got 4 bags of refractory cement. I actually filled the bottom with my perlite, what were the combinations? Silica sand, perlite, Portland cement, and fire clay combination in the bottom of here. And I've read a lot about that, and that's actually going to burn out and break apart, it sounds like, in the long run. So instead of putting that in the whole thing, I went out and just went and bought the high cast cement. I ended up getting high cast, I don't know if you can see it there, 45, which is good up to 2,700 degrees, which would be good for aluminum. And I poured my lid the other day, and I poured that with the wrong cement too. So I may bust all that back out, since the lid is one of the things that gets the hottest besides the walls, and redo that as well. So that'll all go back in here. I'll have enough cement to fill this and to redo that lid. I don't have enough to redo that bottom because that's 6 inches of cement down there, and I just didn't get enough of it to fill all that. So it would have taken me 6.5 bags to do it all. So I'm literally just going to do what you see here that's left. I may pour a 1-inch circle in the middle when I pull this out of the high cast, just to keep that base from ever getting heated to the point where it's 2,700 degrees. So today we're just going to mix and pour this, and I'll get you back up to speed once I get to mixing and pouring. Alright, there's the first bag dumped in. I noticed that there's a lot of aggregate in here, the rocky substance. It might be like a perlite, I'm not sure. A lot more than I thought there'd be. I thought it'd just be more of a powder. But there's a lot of rock in here. It's a good portion. So it also says we're going to put 5 pints in, 5 to 7 pints. So this is a pint right to there. I measured it. So we're going to go ahead and start with 5. And then we'll work our way up as needed. Just following the instructions on the bag right now. There's 1. We'll just keep mixing until we get 5 in there. And then we'll see how it lays. Less water is always better when you're making a Foundry, because you're going to have to burn all that water out anyway. So, I'm going to get the mixing here. This is the back-breaking part. I'll get back to you. Alright, there's a good 5 pints of water. Mixed in pretty good. Not sure to what degree I need to keep mixing or keep adding, but I think less is better. And it's not perfectly holding together, but it's starting to hold together, so I think I'm going to leave it at 5 and pack it in. Definitely going to need some packing because it is not in any way a liquid form. It is completely a gravel form still. So I don't know if adding any more liquid would help though. I feel like it might, but because it's very gravel even after packing it. So I might add one more. I don't know. I'll play with it a little more here. Might add one more, because that's still very gravelly, not very cementy. See how it goes. Alright, I think we got a consistency that I'm happy with. It's so gravelly, but I think it's going to work. 4.5 pints, no, 5.5 pints, I'm sorry, of water. I didn't put too much in. So I'm going to start by working around the burner pipe over here, getting it packed nice and tight in around that first. I think that's the most important part, getting that underneath there. And then I'm going to move around to the other side, fill it in around. So this is where one bag got us to. And of course I still have to pack it all down. I went through and packed it all down after about half of it, and this is the second half. I'm packing it down now. I'll need definitely 2 bags just for the walls, leaving me 2 bags for the lid possibly. I'm going to redo that lid, which is my goal, since it was made with that other cement. So, I got 5 pints in here. This one's a lot soupier than the last one. I'm not going to add that extra half. I don't know why. Maybe it's just pulling the moisture out of the bottom of the pan and getting some extra moisture. But it feels a lot soupier than the last one, so it definitely doesn't need the 5.5. The mixture could be a little different too, I don't know. But, I could have screwed up and it could be 6, I don't know. Anyway, that's going to get what it is. I'm pretty sure it's 5, so that's what we're going with. We're going to start adding that. I think we'll probably be able to get this up to the level. And as you can see, I haven't quite got to the top yet, so I'm going to have to crack open another bag to do the walls, which is kind of a bummer because I won't be able to use a whole bag. So I'll have to measure out my water pretty accurately, or just go by the feel of it on the next one, so I won't be able to do exactly 5 pints of water. Alright, so after packing that last batch down, I got standing water on top of this thing. So obviously 5 pints of water is too much. It says 5 to 7 pints, and I put in 5, 5.5 on the first one, 5 on the second one, and yes, that is too much water. So I think I'm going to pour some dry cement, refractor, on top of this, and just kind of keep packing and let the moisture come through it, because that's just too much water sitting in there. I mean, eventually it would evaporate, but I got to put another layer on anyway, so instead of adding more water to another layer, I'm just going to start packing some on top of this. Alright, this is my 3rd bag. Didn't think I'd use that much on the walls, but I have about that much left in the bottom of one of these 5-gallon buckets here. Barely even that, I don't know if you can see it or not, but inch, maybe less than that left in there, of the 3rd bag. I changed my mind about how I was going to do it after I started packing it all in, of course. I was going to leave an inch on the top so I could put a shell over the whole thing and leave just a little opening in the middle, mainly because my lid is made of the wrong kind of material, and I didn't want the heat coming in direct contact with my lid. Well, I've gone all the way to the top, as you can see, so there's no room left for that little lid. But that being said, I have 1 bag of the cement left. I may take the lid and knock out the center section, maybe a little wider than that to there, about an inch or 2 of that, with some kind of chisel, and fill that in with the high calf. See how it does. Or I may just knock the whole lid out and go buy another bag of this stuff or 2, and redo the whole lid. but I figured why leave an inch here if I'm going to change it in the future. I might as well just go ahead and fill it all in. I got the cement. Why do it twice? I already have the bad cement in the bottom of here, and by bad cement I mean, well, I shouldn't be calling it cement. This is refractory. The bottom is a cement mix, and that's what I mean by bad cement. Is it's that Portland mix that I made previously, Portland cement, silica sand, fire clay, and I had to step inside and get the trowel to finish this off, and I went and got some new batteries. The batteries died on the camera.